Our relationship with birds very long period in history. We have hunted birds for their meat, feathers and eggs, revered them as symbols of peace, power and danger and used them for transporting messages, trained them to catch us food, and we increasingly see them as a source of wonder and entertainment in the busy world. Their relationship with us varies, but almost all birds see humans as predators and avoid us. However, there are urban landscape change their behaviors to adapt. Adaptations may become apparent over entire population of birds or be limited to certain individuals depending on their observations and experience with humans and their activities. As the world becomes increasingly developed and urbanized, studying how birds and other wildlife adapt to human presence and activities become more important for the purpose of conservation. Hence, it is important to understand bird behavior. The urban environment provides suitable habitat for many bird species around the world, but adapting to such an alien environment often requires some flexibility. Intelligent and adaptable species like crows are well suited to urban environment while birds like peregrine falcons and rock doves have found our towns and cities provide a habitat that is structurally similar to the cliffs of their natural habitats. So some birds are highly adaptable, some require only minor behavioral adjustments while others have little chance of adapting. Those that can adapt to urban life show some interesting behavioral changes, such as humans tend to discard a lot of edible waste that birds are happy to snack upon. From uneaten food tossed on the sidewalks to massive landfills filled with tasty morsels, birds find rich pickings around urban areas. However, scraps and other food sources do not benefit all bird species equally. Crumbs outside a restaurant may benefit house sparrows, but the concrete jungle holds little for more specialized feeders like woodpeckers. Many birds in the urban environment have adapted to nesting on buildings and other artificial structures. Our buildings provide many sheltered and protected areas ideal for birds that evolved to nest in cliffs and natural cavities. Some urban birds have also adjusted their breeding behaviors and have prolonged breeding times and smaller clutch sizes. Some birds have developed longer foraging times by hunting around artificial light sources. Being heard over the sounds of a city is a challenge, so birds have adapted by changing the timing, volume, and pitch of their vocalizations. We affect birds by altering landscape, reducing or increasing certain food resources, providing or destroying nesting habitats, and in many other ways. However, humans also affect bird behavior simply by our presence. Birds tend to be very cautious around people, which cuts down on their feeding times and keeps them away from otherwise suitable foraging, roosting, and nesting habitats. The height of the COVID 19 pandemic offered some interesting insights into how human activity impacted birds. During lockdowns, more bird species began to visit urban areas due to decreased human activity. Fear also affects bird foraging time and other natural behaviors, even when the birds can't see us. Birds are less able to detect predators in noisy environment. This makes them and more increased time in spending looking for predators at the cost of reduced foraging time. Some may become more habituated to noise, but even the most street smart birds are impacted. Most bird species do not favor the changes we make to their natural habitats, although some wouldn't have it in any other way. Commensal species like house sparrows, house finches, starlings, and herring gulls all benefit from living alongside the humans. We don't necessarily get anything in return from these adaptable species. However, there are some examples of mutualistic relationship between birds and humans. From the wilds of Africa to the streets around your home, if we take a look, we'll find that bird has a unique relationship with human beings and has fascinated us from the time since the dawn of human civilization. Shoykot Kumar Basu, Bureau Report, Kalinga Chronicle TV.